signed the act of unconditional surrender of all German land, sea,
Liberation Day for us, but still we saw German army running to the west. So we've been afraid to get out. So we're waiting until 9 in our barracks. It was decided that Mr. and Mrs. Schindler should leave Brünnlitz for Switzerland before the Russians arrived, because they might be killed as collaborators. They were going to be taken by car posing as Jewish refugees, accompanied by my wife's sister and her husband. And in this flat, I said goodbye to Director Schindler, and I begged him something for memory to give me, and he opened a box with gold, and I started to cry, and I wanted just for him picture what he gave me, and this is this picture. May 9th, I shall never forget our day of freedom. Suddenly somebody said, a Russian officer is here. So we went to him, he came on the horse, and we started to welcome him, hurrah. And he said, get out, we are completely free, the German gone. After so many years, we have been as slaves here, I didn't know who is alive from my family. I didn't know where to go. Nobody knew where to go. We lost everything. Homes and families. Like many survivors, I went to Israel, Director Schindler adopted country. He died in 1974, a poor but honored man. He was made a righteous Gentile, and he planted a tree in his name, living testimony of the affection we Jews have for him. He was buried in a special Catholic grave in Jerusalem. I came here to bring him a stone from Auschwitz. To put stone on his grave, according to Jewish law, is symbol of love. He rescued my life and my wife. Helena and I divorced nearly 40 years ago, and she lives in Tel Aviv. Okay. I return to Israel every year to see our son and his family. Today there are just over 200 Schindler survivors, and the families of the survivors number as much as 6,000. My grandson didn't know about Schindler until he saw Steven Spielberg's film. Now he understands that the story was told for the younger generation and for generations to come. Until then he wasn't interested in the war. Now he understands about his duty not to let it happen again. Since I married my second wife Lydia, I have lived in London. For many years I did not speak about Schindler. I did not think anyone was interested.
I'm after all 36 years married to Victor, and the first 16, 17, maybe 20 years I didn't know anything. He never spoke about it. Ever so impatient, and in the way he wanted to leave, he wanted to run, he wanted to go, you know, all over. He tried to live what he lost, maybe the few years he was in the camp, you know.
The one who was the radio...
For the last few years, I have been working with my friend Robin O'Neill to put down my story for his story and to help with the true stories of what happened to hundreds of other people to write the truth about their life and mine. Director Schindler, when he left us, told us not to blame every German for this what happened to us. So I think I cannot blame German as nation what happened. It's bad German and good German.